Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a while. It's just really hard to film in the camper. Yes, I'm still in the camper, but I have absolutely wonderful news. If you guys follow me on Twitter or Snapchat, you already know, but we did find our perfect dream house. We did put an offer on it. It was accepted, and we go to closing December 10th. I'm so happy. So we are gonna be in here another 30 days. We did ask to have like a rush closing because we don't want to live in the camper anymore, and it's getting cold and it's really hard to heat this because it's not winterized. Like, we're not cold now, but it's going to be getting cold, and we don't want to have to like fill up our propane tanks like every other day. It's gonna get expensive. So I am happy to announce that we did find our forever home. I'm so happy. I can't wait to show you guys. If you guys want to see a house tour once we go ahead and move in, let me know down below and I'd be happy to do that and show you like kind of the upgrades that we want to do and the things that we do want to change. But I'm so happy. Like, I was so upset. Again, if you're following me on Twitter, they had come back, declined our offer, and basically said if they didn't have another offer come in other than ours, that they were going to rent it and not sell it at all. And I got like really upset. I cried, and I was like, no, I have faith. I prayed about it, and I believe that if you have faith, and God even tells you, like, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, your prayers will be answered. And as long as you ask in His name, He will answer your prayers. I was like, nope, I'm holding on to that. I went back in my room, went to bed, and I prayed. And I was like, all right, God, I still have faith. This is my house. Me and the kids would drive by. We live right down the street from this house right now in the camper. And we drive by it every single day, and every day me and the kids would say, thank you, Jesus, for our beautiful Callaway house. Thank you, thank you. We call it the Callaway house because it's in Callaway, Maryland. But every day we drive by it and thank Him for it. Even though we didn't get it, we thank Him for it. And we went and looked at a couple other houses. It just wasn't, we didn't like any of them. None of them compared to that house. So, you know, we just kept looking, and then finally I said to the realtor, I was like, you know, I really want the Callaway house. I'm still hoping for that. And basically their problem was that they were upside down in the house, so they couldn't afford to sell it to us for what they said for that price. They would be having to like come to the table with like $50,000. And she basically told me it's impossible. That's never going to happen. Well, that evening, that's when she called us with the news, because she did reach out back to their realtor, and they told them that they wanted to rent because they weren't getting any of their offers, yada yada yada. That's when I prayed. And the next day around noon, on I think it was election day, the kids were home, and I was getting ready to do my makeup to film, and she called me and said that they had actually decided to accept our offer. And I'm telling you, me and the kids were jumping around this camper. I'm surprised it's still standing straight. Like, I'm sure the neighbors were seeing our camper rock like this because we were just so happy. We were crying. We were like thanking Jesus. And then my husband had no idea. He was at work and I couldn't get to him. Like, he didn't have his phone. So it was crazy. Like, we were so happy. I called my mom. I called my best friend, and like, it's just been amazing. And it just shows that, you know, God does answer prayers. Prayers do get answered, even if it seems impossible, even if you're told no. As many times as we were told no, like 4 or 5 times with this house, it doesn't matter. God's bigger than all your problems. God's bigger than all your hopes and dreams. And if you ask for it, it can happen. So I know I went off on a tangent, but I'm just so happy, and I just want to spread the happiness because my prayers got answered. Our prayers got answered as a family, and I'm just so thankful. But anyway, you guys are here to see the haul, and this is quite a big haul, and I went a little crazy, but it's like a collective haul. So I didn't get all this all at once. I have the Sephora haul I'm going to do. Then I have like kind of stuff I bought on my own, and then PR. The Sephora stuff was purchased on gift cards, so I didn't ball out at all. So if you want to see what I got, I have been using quite a bit of these. There's some things in here, I don't know, I think I might have used everything in my haul, because I bought it, I got some things during the friends and family sale from Sephora, and then they had their first VIB Rue sale, and that's when I purchased it. I purchased it like 5 a.m. and it literally got to me the next day. It was insane. So I have had quite a bit of time to test these products out and give you kind of a mini review, but of course the things that I haven't tested out, I can do a more in-depth review on them. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the Sephora haul. I feel like I was just rambling on so much that I said all this stuff and didn't really say anything. Sorry. I'll put a timestamp for people in the beginning who don't want to hear my story. But the first two things that I got was the number 4 Olaplex. Is that how you say Olaplex? I think so. Olaplex Bond Maintenance Shampoo and Conditioner. And it looks like this. I've heard a lot of people talk about this. I think a lot of people got it in PR, and then also Guy Tang, who is like, I'm obsessed with him. I want him to do my hair so bad. He really promotes Olaplex, so I really want to try it. My hair, ever since I chopped it all off, and it's just damaged. Like, no, I wouldn't say damaged, but like back here is still like really short where it was damaged. I still have like a couple tiny pieces, and this is like the damage that occurred 2 years ago. So I don't think my usual shampoo and conditioner are really cutting it. So I wanted to get this and see if it helps my hair grow. If you guys have any recommendations for like helping hair growth or other products that can help my hair be healthy, so I don't have to cut it as much, because I'm really having to get it trimmed every so many weeks just to get all the dead off. I pretty much have all the dead off except for in these spots I showed you, but I'm getting really discouraged now. I'm like, why in the world did I chop all my hair off? Like, I'm over the short hair. I got some extension swatches in to see if they're gonna match my hair, because like, I need a weave. Like, I need it. I need it. I don't like the short hair. I'm over it, and I'm definitely having hair regrets. But anyway, moving along. Okay, I did pick this up in my local Sephora. These are facial razors. They have come in so handy. I like them. They're a lot bigger than the smaller ones that you get at like Walmart or Target that like you do your eyebrows with. That's the ones I usually use with my face, and it takes forever and they get dull so quick. These are amazing. I love these. It makes it so much quicker. I don't feel like I'm cutting in, like shaving off 6 layers of my skin, because I gotta keep going back and doing it. If you guys don't know, a lot of women shave their faces. It just makes their makeup go on so much smoother. It makes my powder, you can't see, because if I have like all my baby hairs here, you can see the powder cling to it, and it's just not cute. So I do recommend it. If you guys want a video on how I shave my face, let me know down below. Okay, this next item, I was really back and forth on whether or not I wanted to pick this up. I went back and forth, and then I watched a couple people use it. I'm like, oh my god, it's gorgeous. Then I went in store on like the second day of the sale, and it was out, and I was like, okay, I need it. But it is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry Palette. It's what I have on my eyes today, and I'm a little bit up in the air about it. Not that it's a bad palette. Those shades are beautiful. They perform beautifully. They blend beautifully. I'm just not crazy about the pinks on my eyes, just personally. This is what the palette looks like. It is very beautiful. Like, I liked all the mattes, but I don't know, just it's almost like too much pink for me personally. I like a pop of pink, or I love a maroon deep eye, but I don't know. I'm going to keep playing with it. Some of these shades are like over here. I like the darker shades. Like, I like putting this like all over my lid and like blending out like this into my crease. I just have to play with it some more. I feel like every makeup look I do with this palette, I feel like I look sick. Like, it's just too pink. So I think I'm gonna keep playing with it and maybe try to grab another palette and incorporate more browns or neutrally tones to it to kind of tone down the pink and just have like a pop of pink. But overall, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just the color story that I feel I just don't like on myself. I've seen other girls wear it and it looks beautiful. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, but I think anytime I put pink under here, it makes me look like I have the plague or I have the flu or something. So I like it. I like the formula and the performance of it. I'm just not quite sure about the colors. Now, this next palette I'm obsessed with this. I had to make myself stop using this, and this is definitely going to be my go-to holiday palette. I'm going to be wearing this on Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, any holiday parties. They knocked it out of the park, and that is the Anastasia Sultry palette. Now, you guys know I wasn't a big fan of the Norvina palette. I'm still not. I'm still trying to use it. Still don't like it, but I adore this. There's not one look I've done that I've not loved with this. And the packaging, like, oh my god, look at that packaging. I know my lighting sucks. Don't worry, I'll be having a filming room soon. But here is what it looks like. And these are the shades inside. They're very cool toned shades, which I personally, I love a cool toned eyeshadow. Sometimes I prefer cooler tones on my eyes personally. But I love it. The only one I'm like confused as to why they put in here is the Bloom shade right here. This like pinky watermelon-y shade. Is that even a word? I've not used it. I don't even know how to incorporate it into this palette. I've seen other people try to, and even though their looks are beautiful, I just don't think it's right. I don't think it mixes well. I think it's kind of like the shadow that came to the party that wasn't invited. I think this palette could have done way better without that. I think they should have picked a different shade. I'm not sure what shade they should have done, just not that. It's so awkward. It doesn't match. It just doesn't match the palette, and no look I've seen using it I've liked. So I love this palette, just minus that shade. I did go ahead and pick up another eyebrow brush. This is the Anastasia number 14 brush. It's just a really tiny thing. It's really good for like getting hair-like strokes in the front of your brows, and of course it has a little spoolie. I've been dying to use this. I did use it once and just put it back in the packaging for this haul. Alright, next I kind of custom made my own Makeup Forever palette. I see Brianna Fox use this all the time, and you guys know she's one of my favorite YouTubers. And I don't know if I got the same colors as her. I just kind of picked the ones that I thought were best for my skin tone. They're on the back, and I can't really get these out without digging my nails in them, but I'll look on my like receipt and see what colors I got and link them down below. But I got a nice like kind of light but still has a little bit of yellow undertone under eye setting powder, a nice contour powder, and this really pretty rosy blush. I love this contour shade. All these products blend beautifully on the skin. I love it. This is more for like when I'm fairer. I think when I get a tan, I'm going to get 3 other shades. They did have also like a highlighting shade, but I didn't really want that. I just wanted a nice under eye setting powder and a contour powder, but then I was like, okay, well, I have to get 3 to fill up this palette. So I got this blush. I really like the blush. I'm wearing the under eye setting powder and the contour today, not the blush. I'm wearing a different blush, which I'll show you. I'm pretty much everything on my face is from this haul, which I've been loving. I did pick up a lot of Hourglass products. I've been really obsessed with Hourglass. Sometimes they send me things in PR, like I got their mineral veil powder, and some other things. I can't think of what it was, because I don't have my collection with me. I can't wait to be reunited with my makeup. I'm so excited about that. But I freaking love that they do minis now, because I've gotten like the larger ambient setting powders, or I think it's ambient setting powders, and the blushes, and there's no way in the world I'm ever going to hit pan or use all of that. So I love the minis. I think this is perfect, and I've been obsessed with it. And I got a blush and a highlighter. Well, I don't know if it's a highlighter. I got the Luminous Light Ambient Lighting Powder. This is the one Jaclyn Hill always raves about. She says it's like perfect for brides and gives you this beautiful lit from within glow. It is what I'm wearing today, and I love it. Like, look how cute it is. It's so tiny, but it's just right. Like, I don't ever feel like I'm gonna hit pan on this either. But this is what it looks like. It's just a really pretty shade. It goes really nicely with my fair skin. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it if I swatch it. But I'll try. But it's right there on the back of my hand. Maybe you could see it maybe you can't, but it is beautiful on the cheekbones. I've worn it all over my eye. I've popped it on my brow bone. I usually go in with my damp beauty blender and just put the tip in and like dab it on, and it just looks so natural and beautiful. It's perfect. Like, this is perfect if you are more mature, or you know, you work in an office setting, or you know, you're a teacher or whatever, and you want to have like a nice little highlight to like lift your face and like lift those cheekbones, but you don't want that Instagram in your face highlight that looks fake. I mean, let's just be honest, it looks fake. Nobody has glitter and shimmer and like foiled cheekbones naturally, but this is more natural. I'm loving it. I have been having a hard time putting it down and using other things, but definitely recommend this. I think it'll look good on everybody, but especially if you're more mature, have more mature skin, have texture to your skin, or some fine lines and wrinkles that you don't want to emphasize, I think you'd love this. And I also got the Ambient Lighting Blush in Luminous Flush. This has the same luminous light powder that's in the one I just showed you, but it does have like a swirl of a pretty rosy toned blush, which I prefer rosier, neutrally toned blushes myself. I cannot get it open, but here is what it looks like. It only has like a little bit of the pink, and I was a little worried that it'd be too glowy and not enough like color in it, but there's a lot of color. I went a little heavy handed, and that color is pigmented, and I put way too much blush on today. You probably can't tell because I'm facing a window in direct sunlight, so it probably like mellows it out a bit, but in real life it's like, Jesus girl, like put the blush brush down. I did go ahead and pick up another Benefit Give Me Brow. I get mine in shade number 1. I love this. I have very little brow hairs, and this makes it look like I have more than I actually have. I do want to try the Boy Brow. I think it, who makes that? I know it's called Boy Brow, and Samantha Robindahl always uses it, and someone else always uses it, but I can't think of the name. It's like, oh, it's driving me nuts. Oh, I can't think of it, but it's called Boy Brow. And I do want to try that because everybody raves about that. But until then, I love this. I've been using this for years, and I can't recommend it enough. Okay. And then the foundation I'm wearing right now is from Guerlain. This is the Lingerie de Peau. I think that's how you say it. Here, this is supposed to be a medium coverage, natural looking foundation, and I love it. I love it. I'm wearing it today. I've been wearing it for the past 4 days. And I actually, you guys know, I always talk about that Guerlain L'Or primer and how I hate it and I think it's worthless. But for some reason, now don't hate me, I think I'm changing my mind about that primer, because used along with this, my skin looks flawless, like flawless. I love it. This is not too cakey. It is definitely a medium coverage, so if you like a more fuller coverage foundation, you're not going to like it. This is what it looks like. It smells really good. It's heavily scented, but most high-end products are. Not sure why. But I love this, and I did the shade match online where you kind of tell them what, on Sephora.com, you tell them what foundation you're using now and what shade you're using, and they'll suggest the best shade match in that line. I did it, and it's a perfect match. I love this. It just goes on so beautifully. It doesn't emphasize any texture or pores. It gives me just the right amount of coverage. It doesn't break up throughout the day. It sets beautifully with powder. I love it. I know it's very expensive, which is why I waited until the sale and to use all my gift cards to get it. I hate that I like it so much, but it is a really beautiful foundation. I love the Dior Forever Skin Foundation. That's been like kind of my ride or die, and I think I like this better. And I know that's crazy because I've bought so many bottles of that Dior Forever. Like, that is my go-to foundation, and I think I might have to break up with Dior and start dating Guerlain. Sorry, Dior. Oh, I forgot to talk about the other Hourglass product. I did pick up one of their Hourglass Ambient Blushes. I'm wearing that today as well. I've been really into, I love matte skin, but it hasn't been looking very good on me. With the drier weather coming, and I think the camper, like, we turned the heat on, it's a very dry heat. Like, it's drying me out. Like, my nose is getting all stuffy, and my skin just feels drier. My lips are cracked and yucky. So I've been trying to do, I don't like glowy. Like, Like, I don't like how Jaclyn Hill like glows her skin. It just does not look right on my skin. It looks beautiful on her. But I like a subtle luminosity just to make my skin look like skin. And the Hourglass products are just, they're blowing me away. The ambient, or not, the veil powder, I love that. I set my entire face with that. I just love Hourglass. I think Hourglass products are just so well thought out. And just a lot of time, and I think work goes into them, and you can see that they really take pride in their products, and when they launch things, they launch with a purpose. So I love Hourglass. They're very, very expensive, but you get what you pay for with Hourglass. But I got mine in, what did I get this in? I got it in Nude Bronze Light, which is for light to, I think, light to medium skin tones, but it's a neutral blush, which I much prefer neutral blushes. I don't like warm blushes on my face, but this is what it looks like. It is what I have on today. I had been wearing this in the very minimal Instagram pictures I have put up over the past 2-3 weeks. This is what I've been wearing. I love this. It is just, it's so beautiful, and you can just pile it on and pile it on, and it just never looks bad. Like, if you have a heavy hand and you tend to get too heavy with your bronzers, I recommend this bronzer. It is so beautiful. Like, I love Hourglass. Okay, this product I picked up during the Friends and Family Sephora sale, and I'm not a big fan of it. I've only used it 3 times, and every single time I've used it, my eyes have been uncomfortable. Like, I ended up like going somewhere with the kids, and my eyes were just so irritated and got itchy, and just like, I don't know, my eyes just did not feel right, and I ran home and took a makeup wipe and wiped off all my makeup. And it's the Huda Beauty Obsessions, and this is the Mauve Obsessions. I don't know if like the 3 days that I was using it, I was having like allergies or something was just irritating my eyes. I'm gonna give it another try, but even then, the looks I came up with, I didn't, again, it's just too pinky. Let me show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Now, I bought it mainly for this shade right here, that shade, and I was really disappointed. The first look I did, I put it all over my lid, and then blended out these 2 lighter shades into the crease, and this shade just did not look like it did in the pan. I wanted that rich maroon shade. I wanted that pigmentation on my lid, and it just blended out and sheared out so much that it just looked pink. No matter how much I packed it on, it looked more pink than maroon. So I love the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. It's one of my absolute favorite palettes. I adore it, but I'm just not the biggest fan of this. It's a really good price. It's $25 for this tiny quad. But I don't know, I need to play with it more. I think these shimmery shades are phenomenal. Like, performance-wise, they blend nicely. They're pigmented. I think maybe if I just use these shimmer shadows alone, it'd be okay. I know red dye can sometimes irritate people's eyes, so I don't know if that's my problem with this, but like the Urban Decay Naked Cherry, I've used it quite a few times, and my eyes feel fine. They don't get irritated. I don't know if there's a, you know, some kind of ingredient here that irritates my eyes, which is strange because I don't have extremely sensitive eyes. So I'm not sure what's up with this. I might give it to a friend or something like that. I don't see myself really using it much. It's nice. I should have gotten like a more brownie tone that I'd use all the time, but like I said, I bought it really for that one shadow. I thought it was gorgeous. Now this I'm so excited about. I put this in my cart and took it out like 6 times. I was like, I don't need it. When do I wear glitter? I don't need it. I wear glitter like once or twice a year, or just for filming. I'm not going to wear glitter in the camper because I can't see well enough in here to like know where it's going. And I'm sure my husband won't appreciate glitter at our kitchenette because I literally film where we eat and sit and watch TV. Like, this is like a common area, so I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want me having glitter. But I ended up getting it, and it is the new Anastasia glitter in Party. I'm hoping you guys can see it. I can't even swatch it because it's like literal loose glitter, so if I put it on the back of my hand, it'll just fall and get everywhere. But hopefully you can see it through the bottle. This is my look for New Year's. I am wearing this. Oh my god. And I know it's not going to do it any justice because in the light, like when I have it under the light and swatched it on my hand, it is so pretty. I hope you guys can like see how gorgeous it is. It is beautiful. I'm so excited to try these glitters out. I'm love glitter. I don't care. I can be 50, 60 years old and I still am probably going to put glitter on my eye. And I don't care what anybody says because it's what makes me happy. But I love this. I had such a hard time picking which one I wanted because their shades are so beautiful. I did put their glitter glue in my cart and then I took it out like 6 times as well. And then I just decided against it because I have the Too Faced glitter glue and I figured I need to use that up before I buy another glitter glue. But if you guys have tried the Anastasia glitter glue and you think it's phenomenal, let me know. I know Lit Cosmetics has a really good one that everybody talks about, but I've never ordered anything from Lit Cosmetics. Okay, along with the Vice palette, I forgot to talk about these. I did pick up 2 of the lipsticks. One I've worn, one I haven't. The one I have worn is this one. It's called Juicy, and it's a pretty nude with like gold micro flecks of glitter in it, which I didn't think I would like, but it actually, it doesn't look glittery, is that even a word? Glittery on the lips. It does make it look really juicy. It kind of reminds me of the Desi x Katie collab with Dose of Colors, the over the top gloss. That just makes it look juicy. This is what it looks like. I've been keeping it in my car and this has been kind of like just swiping it on because like I said, my lips have been so dry and gross that liquid lipstick's been really difficult for me to wear even though I'm wearing it today. But this is the shade. It's a really pretty neutral nude tone with some flecks. It makes your lips look really hydrated and juicy, and I'm loving it. I love Urban Decay's lipstick formulas. I always have. They're just really good. Okay, and the other color I got is Cherry, and this is a cream formula. They did have like a darker color like this with shimmer in it, and I don't like that. I feel like the nude color kind of hides the glitter a little bit more, but this is like my favorite type of fall color. And I didn't show you, can we talk about the packaging? It is a cute little cherry. Like, that is so cute. I love it. And I did want to get the Urban Decay, the setting spray, but I already have a bottle of it and I don't need it, and I only wanted it because it was cherry flavored or cherry scented. But I did tell myself no and I was good. But here is the color, just a perfect, you know, cherry color for fall. I've not worn this on my lips, but I've worn their cream lipsticks before and I love them. But I think this weekend me and my husband are going out with his uncle and his aunt, which they're younger, they're like our age, and we're going out to celebrate his uncle's 45th birthday. Well, that's not really our age, but closer to our age. He's not like a 60-year-old uncle. I'm rambling now. But anyway, his wife is actually mine and my husband's age, and we're going out with them, and then we're also going to go out to celebrate us purchasing a house. So I'll probably wear that then and just do like a really vampy look. I love this shade. It's my go-to fall shade. It's so pretty. And they don't really have a smell. I don't know. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know if they have a smell because my nose is kind of stuffy. I'm sorry if I sound nasally, but I am. Okay, 2 more things for the Sephora haul, and then we'll move on to the other haul. I kind of feel like I should have made this a 2-part thing, but then I was like, nah, I don't feel like it. If you guys don't want to watch like a 30-minute video, then you don't have to watch it, but sorry. Oh my god, I'm trying to get this done quickly, but my camera keeps overheating and I have to restart. But like I said, I only have 2 more products, so from Sephora. I got the other 2, sorry. But I did pick up another one of the Makeup Forever diamond powders. Looks like this. I did hear about these originally from That Girl xoxo like a few years ago, and I still have that shade and I love it. It's beautiful, but I wanted to get like a really pretty like champagne-y color. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's just a really pretty like loose pigment with some glitter in it. I hope you're able to see it. It's really pretty. It's gonna be really nice to just pop on the lids just for a little bit of pizzazz. You know, and I used this last week, and I just put like a little bit of my bronzer in my crease and then just patted this on the lid just to add like a little extra oomph, and it was perfect. It was very subtle. It was nice. Just pop some lashes on, no liner, and I loved it. I love the Makeup Forever diamond powders. I think they are stunning. And the last product that I picked up also from Makeup Forever is a backup of my favorite blending brush, which is the Makeup Forever 242. I used to have a backup, and Levi, the wonderful puppy, he ate it. So I had to get another one. This is just amazing. I use it with no product. It's great to just blend out shadows you already have there. If you have like a harsh line or whatnot and you just want to blend it out, this is perfect for it. I love this. I definitely recommend it. I don't think anybody would not like this brush. Okay, that was it for the Sephora haul. Next, we're gonna do just a few random things I picked up here and there over the past few months that I have been testing out. Now, the first 2 or 3 things I want to talk about is the Desi x Katie Friendcation collab, Dose of Color collab. I did pick up 3 items from there. The Friendcation palette I have used a good bit of time. I wouldn't say I haven't used every shade in it, but the shades that I have used, I feel like are perfect. They're blendable. It's worth it. I really wasn't the biggest fan of the quad they came out with during their first collab. It was just very difficult to work with, and you had to use your fingers, and some you had to wet, and you don't have to do this with this. And the packaging is stunning. Like, I don't even know if the camera is doing it justice, but I love this. I've worn this so many times. I think the only 2 shades I haven't used are these 2 on the end. I just haven't got around to it, but I will. There's nothing bad I can say about the shades I've used. They blend beautifully. They're pigmented. They're easy to work with. You can get very dramatic looks, very neutral, everyday looks. A couple interviews I went on, I just used these very neutral matte shades and got a very simple eye. It was very pretty. This rose gold shade, I have a picture using this on my Instagram. It was very pretty. I've used this foil one, which is, I forget what this is called, Just a Touch or something. Just a Kiss, not Just a Touch. I love the Just a Kiss shade. I've popped it on top of other shadows just to give it a little more oomph. And I've also just kind of packed it all over the lid with multiple layers just to give that very wet look. Beautiful shade. I think this is worth it. I don't know if it's still out. If it is, I definitely recommend it. It's definitely nothing like their original one that came out, the quad. This is much better quality, much easier to work with, and I do 110% recommend it. I love it, but I'm a big fan of Dose of Colors. Like, I love Dose of Colors. And then I did pick up 2 lip products from that collection. One of them I am wearing right now, and that is Mauve Story. It is I think it's called a cream, liquid velvet. I'm sorry, not cream. I don't know where I came up with that, but this is the Mauve Story. It's a liquid cream. This is what I have on my lips, just a really pretty mauvey, simple neutral toned. It comes in their typical nude and gold packaging. Very pretty, very sleek, very comfortable to wear. I don't feel like it dries out my lips very much. It doesn't fade in a weird way where it just looks gross. I definitely love Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. I've talked about that before. They're one of my favorite liquid lipstick brands. And then I did pick up one of the glosses. I got another one of the Over the Top glosses with the flecks of glitter. I have this at home from their first collection, and it's literally down to here. And I was saying like how badly I hope that they come back out with it because I needed a backup, so I got one. I love this. It's just so pretty. Makes your lips look so juicy. Definitely love it. Another product that I picked up thanks to Kelly from K Bella Beauty and Katie from My Vanity. They tagged me on Instagram and let me know this was back in stock because I had been trying to get it every restock and I kept missing it. And Katie had gotten it and she made such beautiful looks with it. And I was like, oh my god, I want it so bad. But it is the Gemini palette from Melt Cosmetics. I love Melt Cosmetics. Their stacks are amazing. I think this is beautiful. And I'm also a Gemini, so I kind of felt like it was just meant to be. So this is what the packaging looks like. I love the aesthetic of it. I like these vintage looking roses, just very pretty. But the inside of the palette is just fall. It just screams fall. It is a fall palette. I really do like it. Some of the shades, like these green shades, were a little bit patchy, a little bit difficult to work with. But I really haven't found a matte army green besides the one in the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. All the other ones I've ever tried are very difficult to work with and come off a little patchy, but the rest of these shades are amazing. They're beautiful. I haven't had any issue with using them. I just think they're stunning. The only shade I have not used is this green. I don't think I have, even though it looks like I have. Maybe I have. I've used this quite a bit. It's really dirty, actually. Their black shade is extremely black. It's one of the blackest eyeshadows I've personally used. I love this. I don't know if it's still available or not, but if it is, I definitely recommend it. I think it's a really great palette if you like those like really pukey tone browns and greens and you're into fall shadows. I think this would be an amazing fall palette, even though fall's like almost over. I don't know. Does anybody else feel like after October 31st, like after Halloween, fall's over and it's just winter? Like, I know November is still technically fall and even the beginning of December, but I'm like, is it really though? Is it really? And the last products I picked up are from Rodan Fields. I am a, I guess what they call it, consultant for Rodan Fields. I'm not like big into selling it. Like, I just do it so I can get the stuff on clearance and then my family can like, I guess not clearance, on sale, and then my family can get their products on sale as well. But I love their products. I use all their skincare. That's why I really don't haul skincare anymore, because all I use is Rodan Fields, because it's really been the only thing that works for me. But I did pick up their new Radiant Defense Perfecting Liquid Broad Spectrum SPF 30, and I did get the brush that they made for it. It's a very soft brush, but this, I think I'm gonna do a full review and like wear test on this, because I haven't tried it yet. My mother-in-law loves it. My sister-in-law, she sells it. Me and my sister-in-law are on the same Rodan Fields team, and she loves it. So I'm really excited to use it. It looks like this. Very sleek packaging. I love Rodan Fields packaging. I have never even opened this. The only thing, ooh, I threw the lid. The only thing I don't like is that it comes in like a bottle. Like, you have to literally drop it on the back of your hand, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to waste product. But you have to drop it and like squeeze it on the back of your hand, which I'm not the biggest fan of. And they also only came out with like 5 or 6 shades, so it's not very inclusive, the shade selection. I don't know. I think they should have come out with a lot more shades. There's really not much for really light skin tones, and there's only like 1 shade for a deeper skin tone, and I think like 1 shade for a tan olive skin tone. So I know there's a lot of people that wouldn't be able to use this, which is a shame because I've heard such wonderful things. It's supposed to be like a foundation that acts like skincare. It's supposed to be healthy for your skin, help your skin breathe and protect it from free radicals and the sun and all that stuff. So I'm excited to try it out. I think I'm going to film that, I don't know about tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday and my husband has off, and then all weekend long we're going to pack up our house in Elkton because we sold that. And then Monday my husband has off as well, but then we have to go, I have an interview at my old job. I'm probably more than likely going to be a vet tech again. I have an interview at my old job, and we also have to go get the title papers figured out for the house. So probably Tuesday I'm going to film a try on first impressions and wear test for this and see how I like it. Okay, and it also came with this foundation brush, which is probably one of the softest brushes I have ever used. It looks like this, and it's a pretty white handle. I know I'm gonna get it dirty. That's the only thing I don't like about white handled makeup brushes is that I'm a slob and I know I'm gonna get it dirty, but it is so soft. I'm super excited to try this out. I will link it down below, but I do want to be very upfront that I would make a commission if you purchase with my link. You don't have to. You can go just type in rodanandfields.com and purchase there. But I really like it. If you sign up as a preferred customer, yeah, I'm so bad at selling stuff. Like I said, I just do it to like get my stuff. If you sign up as a preferred customer, it's like a one-time $20 fee, but you get 10% off for life and like free shipping over $80. If you're interested, I just wanted to disclose that with you so you know, but I will be testing that out on Tuesday. All right, now on to the PR. All right, now the first thing I want to talk about is this new hairdryer that Blow Pro sent me. It looks like this. Like, look how freaking gorgeous this is. I love this. And they also sent me their Blow Pro blowout spray, which is this. Now, I desperately needed a new hairdryer. It's funny that they sent this to me because I was just telling my husband my old one that I've had for probably 11 years, probably around 11 years. It's from Bedhead. Started smoking, and I was like, I really need to get a new hairdryer. And then they sent me this. I love this. It's so powerful. It doesn't leave my hair frizzy, and I like that it has like a very skinny nozzle, and then this pops on, and this is very skinny as well. It really helps me like round brush my hair and like blow it out. It's light to use. It's very powerful. Love this. And as for this blowout spray, I really like it. I have it in my hair today. I just spray it in and then I flat iron my hair, and it really helps keep it sleek and straight. It never feels like thick or crusty or sticky, but it still helps hold the hair in place. The only thing I don't like is the smell. It smells really bad. I'm not a big fan of the smell, but it works, so I'm gonna keep using it. And I love the pink bottle. Like, it's so cute. I love pink. So I like this, just minus the smell. And then the next PR item I got is from Pure Cosmetics, and this is their, what is this called? I need to get, it's like that foiled packaging that I can't read because I'm blind. The Blurring Photography Primer. Now, I've used this a few times, and honestly, I haven't noticed a difference. I don't feel like it's blurring my pores. I don't feel like it's extending the wear of my makeup. I love Pure Cosmetics. I've used a lot of their products in the past. I love their self-sharpening pencils. They're amazing. This, I don't know. I'm gonna keep using it and try it out with like different foundations and see how it works. But with the foundations I have tried it out with, I just really didn't notice a difference. I don't feel like my foundation wore any better or looked any better with wearing it. Okay, the next two items Becca did send me, and they sent me over their new foundation, which is called Skin Love. And then they also sent me another one of their First Light Priming Filter. Is that right? First Light Primer? Yeah, their First Light Priming Filter. I was right. This is one of my favorite primers. I love this primer. I've already gone through an entire bottle of the other one they sent me, so I'm so thankful that they sent me this one again. And they did send over Skin Love. This smells so good. It like smells like nectar or something. I've been wearing this for the past like 4 or 5 days. It looks like this. The shade match is perfect. I got my shade in Shell, and it does come with a pump. This is very reminiscent though of the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. This reminds me a lot of it. I think it's a very close dupe to it, but this smells a lot better. Definitely a lot better. But it's so beautiful in the skin. It leaves your skin very skin-like. It is very glowy. So if you don't like that, I would recommend setting it with a powder. I personally, oh my god, my freaking camera shut off again. I hate this camera. I cannot wait to get my other camera set up. But I think I was saying that it is very glowy, so I do highly suggest setting it with a powder. That is what I do. It looks beautiful on the skin. It's very skin-like. It gives you a very youthful look. It probably lasts on me about 6 to 7 hours as long as I set it. If I don't set it, it didn't last very long on me, maybe about 4 hours. I get very oily right here, and it broke up like big time around my nose and chin. It still looked great on my forehead and skin. If you have dry skin all over, you'd love this. If you have oily skin, I don't know, it might be a little iffy. Maybe if you use a mattifying primer, as well as setting it with like a really nice translucent, you know, matte powder, you'd probably like it. But I really love it. It smells phenomenal. Okay, we've made it to the end, folks. Very last product. I was sent this by Kevin Aquan. This is their Neo highlighter. I was gonna say neonatal. That's how you know you're a mom. Neo highlighter. It comes in this beautiful little velvet packaging. Very bougie. And then you open it up and it looks like this. I've worn this a few times. This is very pretty. I love the gradient ombre effect of it. I've mainly stayed more to this side because I am so fair, but this is a very beautiful, subtle highlight. This is another one that would be perfect for more mature skin, or, you know, if you don't want to stand out and have that beaming highlight for work, you know, all those times that you don't want that Instagram highlight. Like, we ain't going to the club, not that I haven't been to a club in like 10 years, but it's perfect for that. Oh, that's my alarm to go pick up my kid from the bus stop. Yes, I do set an alarm to pick up my kid because I will forget, because I have ADD and my brain goes everywhere, so don't judge. But I do love this. It's very beautiful. This is kind of my everyday highlight. Even the Luminous Light one, the Luminous Light, is it Luminous Light? I don't know, I put it away. the one from Hourglass, this is less shimmery than that. This is like really, really lit from within glow. I definitely want to try out the darker side of this when I get more of a tan, or maybe just put it over my bronzer area, just give me that really summery glow when summer gets here. It's so far away. But I do love this. Definitely recommend it if you want a very natural highlight. I feel like I got hair on my face. But anyway, that was it for the huge haul. I'm so sorry it was so long. I have been trying to do these hauls like for the past month, and I just kept putting it back, and then I just got more stuff and more stuff and more, and then it turned into this giant monster. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. At least with me taking so long to do the haul, I did get to use like 99% of the products that I did haul, except for the lipstick and I think the shampoo and conditioner, which I'm going to be using tonight. I do genuinely love all these products. If there's anything that you saw that you want me to do a detailed, in-depth review on, let me know down below. I will be happy to do that. I cannot wait until I get into my new house and actually have a beauty room. Like, it won't be in my basement like it was. I will have my own room with a door that I can shut. I'm so excited. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I want to thank you so much for sticking by me in the past 2 months. We'll be going on 3 months of being in this camper with this horrible lighting and everything. My giveaway did end, and I did reach out to the winner, and she was very thankful, and congratulations to her if she's watching. I hope you enjoyed that Sephora gift card. I will be doing another giveaway soon. I'm not sure. I might do another gift card. I think those are fun because then you get to shop and get what you want, and it's not me just giving you something that you might not want or need or use. So I might do another Sephora gift card. Let me know down below if you want another giveaway. Make sure you hit like on this video and subscribe if you're new. I love you, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye. Mwah.